Hey there, Broncos country. Are you ready for another hot scoop about our Denver Broncos? Today we're diving headfirst into a piece of news that's got the fan base buzzing. The Broncos have their eyes on a tight end who's an absolute beast. Colston Loveland out of Michigan. So grab your beer, adjust that Broncos cap, and let's find out why this guy could be the future of our offense. And hey, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a single thing this season. What do you think, Broncos country? Should we bring this monster to Denver? Drop your thoughts in the comments. All right, folks, before we get into Loveland, let me set the scene. Our 2025 offense needs a serious boost, especially after some roster changes. We know Sean Payton, our sideline genius, loves a versatile tight end, the kind who can catch, block like a tank, and stretch the field for our QB, Bo Nix, to shine. And let me tell you, Bo Nix is showing flashes of being that guy. But he needs dependable weapons, right? Now, here's the deal. Our current tight end group needs an upgrade. Evan Engram, who we picked up in free agency, is a great player, but he's got an injury history and is in his 30s. We can't rely on him alone for the future, Broncos country. That's where the 2025 NFL Draft comes in hot, and the Broncos are on the hunt for a tight end who could be the next big name in Denver. According to insiders, Colston Loveland is lighting up GM George Paton's radar. So, what do you think? Broncos country? Is it time to go all in on a young, explosive tight end? Or should we focus on another position? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear from the best fan base in the NFL. But who is this Colston Loveland guy that's making our coaching staff's eyes light up? Let's get to know him, because he's no ordinary player. Loveland is a 21-year-old tight end from the Michigan Wolverines. And trust me, he's the kind of athlete who makes you dream about epic plays at Invesco Field at Mile High. First off, the physical stats. He's 6'5" and around 245 pounds, a monster with size, speed, and hands like glue. You know the type of guy who was born to play in the NFL? That's him. In 2024, he put up 56 receptions for 607 yards and 5 touchdowns, leading the Wolverines in catches. And that's in an offense that wasn't exactly explosive. Imagine this dude with Sean Payton drawing up plays for him. What makes Loveland so special? He's the complete package. He doesn't just run routes and catch passes. He blocks like an offensive lineman. Music to Sean Payton's ears, who loves TEs that can protect the QB and create running lanes. And he's got that. Instinct. He finds holes in defenses like a seasoned vet. Scouts say he has top 5 TE potential in the NFL, and that's no joke. And get this. Loveland has already faced elite defenses like Ohio State and Alabama, and he held his own. He's clutch, the kind of guy who steps up when the game's on the line. Imagine him catching a game winner in the end zone against the Chiefs, Broncos country. Can you see him in orange and blue? Tell us what's on your mind in the comments. Now, here's the juicy part. This rumor's fresh off the press. According to insider Nick Kendall from Mile High Huddle, the Broncos really like Colston Loveland. And it's not just Twitter talk. The team has met with him twice before the draft, once at the Combine and once more recently. That means they're seriously interested, folks. And check this out. Chad Reuter from NFL.com has Loveland pegged as the Broncos' ideal pick in the first round at number 20. He says that even with Engram on the roster, Loveland would be a consolation prize if a top TE like Tyler Warren from Penn State is off the board. But let's be real, Loveland is no consolation. He's a legit first-round talent, and Reuter thinks he could be a lethal weapon for Bo Nix from day one. Plus, GM George Paton is making it clear that the Broncos are ready to make moves in the draft, up or down, depending on how things unfold. That means if Loveland starts slipping toward the middle of round 1, Paton could trade up to grab him. Or if they believe he'll still be there later, they might trade down and stockpile picks. Our GM's playing chess while the rest are playing checkers. Broncos country. So what's your take on the strategy? Trade up for Loveland or wait it out and hope he falls to us? And seriously, imagine Peyton drawing up plays with both Ingram and Loveland on the field, nightmare fuel for opposing defenses. Let us know your thoughts, Broncos country. We're all ears. Now that we know who Loveland is and how much the Broncos are into him, let's talk about how he fits into our system. First off, Sean Payton's scheme is tailor-made for a TEE like Loveland. Payton's always used tight ends as centerpieces of the offense. Think Jimmy Graham in New Orleans. He loves guys who can line up in multiple spots, in line, in the slot, even as an H-back, and Loveland can do it all. In Denver's offense, he'd be a reliable target for Bo Nix, especially on third downs and in the red zone. He's got safe hands and knows how to get open to make life easier for his QB. And since he's a killer blocker, he'd help protect Bo and open lanes for our run game, which definitely needs a boost after some recent departures. Plus, Loveland's young and could grow alongside Nix. Imagine those two developing Brady Gronk-type chemistry. Okay, maybe that's a stretch. But hey, we can dream, right, Broncos country? And with Ingram as a veteran mentor, Loveland wouldn't have to carry the load right away. It's the perfect setup for now and the future. So, what do you think? Where would Loveland shine most in our offense, as a red zone threat, a safety valve for Nix, or a key run blocker? And how do you picture his first mile-high touchdown celebration? Tell us in the comments. Broncos fans always have the best ideas. Okay, Broncos country. Before you roast me in the comments, I know the draft isn't just about Loveland. We've got other needs too, like running back and possibly help on the D-line. And the 2025 draft class is loaded, so why focus on a tight end in the first round? Well, insiders are saying this year's RB class is deep. We could find a solid guy in the second or even third round. But at tight end, top names like Loveland and Warren are rare and likely to go early. If we pass, we might end up with a decent player instead of a game changer. Of course, Peyton is a smart guy. He could surprise us and grab a defensive line, beast like Walter Nolan, or trade down for more picks and build an even stronger roster. The real question is Loveland worth the 20th overall pick? Or should we target another position and grab a TE later? I'm dying to know what Broncos country thinks. Drop your takes below. All right, to wrap this up, let me tell you why Colston Loveland has me so hyped. This guy has everything to be a cornerstone of our offense for the next 10 years. He's young, talented, versatile, and has that winner's mentality that fits perfectly with the culture Sean Payton is building in Denver and Broncos country. We know we're in a rebuilding phase, but with Bo Nix showing promise, Payton at the helm, and some smart moves in the draft, we could become that fearsome team again. Loveland might just be the missing piece to turn this offense into a scoring machine. So, what do you think, Broncos country? Is Loveland the right guy to take our offense to the next level? Or do you have another name in mind for the draft? And seriously, what do you think the crowd will sound like when he scores his first TD at Mile High? Drop it all in the comments. Smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss a beat about our Denver Broncos. That's it for now, Broncos country. Let's ride this journey to the Super Bowl together. Until next time, go Broncos.